looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited. Great powers, huh? I'm skeptical. Thought you'd be too. Especially if this thing wants to turn you into, what, a half squid? Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
Thank the gods.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
We have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp. Touching it. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over. I am not. I just don't want to lose my God's given good looks, really. Wouldn't that be a crime? Thank you.
Fate, spin. Dost thou require a new ally? Oh, very well.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. Said it was for the spots. She had them all in her hands and face. She said she wouldn't be gone long. But that was a whole 10 days ago.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
Thank you. I was getting hungry. Mum made a big stew before she left. She's the best cook ever. But I ate it all. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
I've been saying that for days. My feet...
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Incredible to be back. My home. My city.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that. Cleaning, cooking, If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Oh, yeah? Gonna get your dogs to butcher my wife and kid, are you?
That's not what I meant. But if you do insist on continuing to be difficult...
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake. My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy's begging to get smacked.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children can cope with being homeless again. Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
You're going to hire all the refugees? Just like that?
Oh, yes. Pyramid using kitchen, construction, the possibilities are settling in marvelous. That monster.
All this kerfuffle over missing red caps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our red cap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Why were these particular red caps?
Keep a sharp eye out. Red caps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
How many red caps?
Another horde of refugees this morning.
Of course.
When's it gonna
He never travels without his friends. How
Let's
many
go.
red caps?
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes!
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Tribbles the Clown.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Approach! Ugly one! Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders! Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
Pride of the gate.
Come, mortals, and try your luck. Prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
Won't feel a thing.
Will the Wheel of Wonders dub you worthy? Come, see! Come, mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes!
Caught with your hand in a pocket. Embarrassing. And possibly dangerous.
Win prizes Found only in the most exotic of plains.
It's not stealing, it's acquiring.
Will the wheel of wonders W come see?
No time to rest.
Prizes found only in the most exotic of plains. You failed to win the grand prize, but fear not, grotesque one. Try again. Be victorious. Yes! You will win the jackpot this time. I am sure of it. Impossible. You thief! You cheated! Liar! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curt!
Damn that Ginny. Where am I?
Prizes found only in the... You failed to win the grand... Impossible. You thief! You cheated! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curt!
Damn that Ginny. Where am I? Let's get this over with.
Yes, right.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'll feel that one later. Can't risk being in open view.
junks and magics for sale. Mostly bloodstain free.
How did the despicable cheater enjoy his vacation? You have my ring. Now be gone. Akabi is tired of the Wheel of Wonders.
Viola Silvertongue at your...
Oh, Mr. Hag. Miss her stink. All right. Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent? To think she chose me. Why, I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are pockets a little empty. Worry not. I'm sure we'll find something in your budget. Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife.
Oh, a scaly one. Hungry lizard. Big lizard. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos. And magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. stupid sweat, piss, incense smeller! Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Yeah, and I want to see...
Ooh, don't get too close, or...
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd. You see a tidal wave of hate and violence in her eyes. Before she turns away, she will attack and kill at the first opportunity. She will attack and kill at the first opportunity. While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it. It jams shut, trapping her within.
If Crimson bites them little
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Can we not find a more pleasant amusement? Gouging out our own eyeballs, perhaps?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Special. Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why? Why? You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Very well. Praise the Absolute. Is this part of the show?
I've got it. Poor fucker.
Victory awaits.
Punchline!
I always knew I don't want circus.
Tanto te!
I will ascend. Taking position.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
My skellies will take forever to clean this place up. Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. When you run a plane-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. What do you say? That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Hmm? Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Can't believe Dribbles did this. The Dribbles.
Not for communal use, it seems.
You started that fight.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
Scummy ballbag, move! My got's to clean!
Please, enjoy the circus. Which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
The, attack is nothing to worry about.
Oh, dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. But I'm sure a sizable contribution.
Oh, it's been an age since your last break, my darling. Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato? Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big Wolf. Have a treato. It'll make it better. Get your shinies and treatos!
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place.
took those bastards down like...
I've seen...
I thought you were part of the
Dribbles?
Do not cause trouble.
Teeth bared, she promises claws in your gut.
If not over, then through.
Akabi is tired of the wheel of...
Junks and magics for sale! Mostly bloodstained free!
Is someone excited to work on the handsome dragonborn?
else minds their business, I'll be fine.
You shall make him
Just out of view.
magnificent, my darling. I know.
Free for the taking.
It's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Oi! Give that back! It's my special hand! I found it by the clown man's tent. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal... All right. Mama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord. Oi, give that... Oh, a scaly scale. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. Oh, of course. Anything for a scaly scale. Here, Papa hopes you like it.
My darling. I know.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Oh dear. Dribble's flesh is near torn asunder. Poor thing was most certainly alive when he was hacked up. Well, that just means this treasure hunt is all the more challenging. Toddle on, darling. There's more of Dribbles to find.
When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards land under us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Can I come on patrol with you?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
How many red caps do you have? How many red caps?
Always ready.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travelling alone, or any stupid enough to leave camp. Remind them that this is our city, and we don't take kindly to parasites.
How many red caps are missing?
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards land under us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Red caps working in your circus?
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Red cap case.
We had an unfortunate incident involving a child singer.
Should have killed the little monster.
Boys ready.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
For refugees travelling alone, or any stupid enough to leave camp. Remind them that this is our city, and we don't take kindly to parasites.
How many red caps are missing?
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
How many red caps are in
It won't. Soon the bastards land under us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
How many red caps are missing?
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Well, you threw a rock at me and said,
Sorry. Do you have red caps working in your circus?
Boys ready.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
For refugees travelling alone, or any stupid enough to leave camp. Remind them that this is our city, and we don't take kindly to parasites.
Why would these particular red caps take?
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Killed the little monster.
It won't. Soon the bastards land under us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to.
Gross negligence.
If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Can I come on patrol
another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Working in your circus.
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Why were these particular red caps came?
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Arrest you all for gross negligence.
You boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travelling alone.
How many red caps?
Or any stupid enough to move camp. Remind them that this is our city. And don't take kindly to parasites.
Not enough to organize.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
When did you realize the red caps had escaped?
One of our red caps alerted me. Well, he threw a rock at me and said,
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
destroyed by our settling in mud.
You boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
For refugees travelling alone. Or any stupid enough to move camp. Remind them that this is our city. And we don't take kindly to parasites.
I should have killed the little monster.
They were provoked. The child was hooking and prodding them while they were trying to work.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
How many red
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to.
More than a handful.
If we do this right,
Less than a
they'll run for the damn hills.
How many red caps are in a handful?
enough to clean Crimson Cave, but not enough to organize the hunt.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
For refugees travelling alone. Or any stupid enough to move camp. Remind them that this is our city. And we don't take kindly to parasites.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
How many red caps are there? How many red
Always ready.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travelling on stupid enough to not care. Remind them that this is our city. And we don't take kindly to parasites.
Precisely how many red caps are missing? I just told you. 6.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Soon the bastards line up for us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't let them. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Working in your circus?
Oh yes, Paramedius and Fred are cleaning. Place is showing, but are settling in mud.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
We had an unfortunate incident involving a child singing.
Attack the pub? Kill the little monsters.
Boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travelling alone. Or any stupid enough to live town. Remind them that this is our city. And we don't take kindly to parasites.
How many red caps are missing?
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards line up for us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travelling alone. Or any stupid enough to live town. Remind them that this is our city. And we don't take kindly to parasites.
Why would these particular red caps take?
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
It won't. Soon the bastards line up for us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid
How
come.
many red caps?
He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep 'em out.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
Think of all the
hells was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hell's...
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout.
Or enemies.
How are we fixed on supplies? Sound off.
You alright? Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right?
It's run or sit on my ass crazy.
Why don't you take your complaints to them?
That's an excellent idea. I should go straight to the source.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of piggies.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that check.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
That's curious.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
That's curious.
Front-page material.
That great headline.
I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed.
Fascinating.
We don't need your kind.
Our kind?
Aren't you... I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? You, of course. News travels fast in this city, and after your exploits, you're quite the celebrity. This interview will be our biggest issue yet. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? You have? But I thought our soon-to-be Lord Gortash had things in hand. Though, if anyone could help him, it would be you. You've got a knack for finding chinks in the Absolute's armor. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that? I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric? So you were forced to kill him. What a tragic story. Unfortunately, Absolutists rarely seem interested in compromise. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to kill.
So, you're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Oh, have you come begging? Sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent.
Stelmane is dead.
Ravengard, I think.
This does not
I heard he's a good man.
Please, if you could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people. Our.
Stelmane's death! Crime of passion? Deeper conspiracy. Stelmane's dead! Read all about it!
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we won't clear from arm. There's nowhere else to go. Please.
Orders are orders. We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step
Heartless
back.
bastards. If they'd just listen.
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself?
My good lady, I am Will Ravengard. I will not pay to enter my own city.
Ravengard? Ugh, more like the ghastliest tiefling south of Neverwinter. No refugees. It is decreed. Then you don't need to be in the city.
Enough, Ketzer. Sir, you need to...
No refugees. It is decreed. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. Your name?
Well met.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost... I don't know... buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
State your business. Then go.
Awake and alert.
Oh, you again. Business? Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher... Upstanding citizens have no reason to...
Behind the... Your part, it has heard, it has seen the Watcher.
You are...
Imperativi.
Ooh, fun. Time to strike.
Forever dauntless.
Luck pays out.
Imperativi.
I am fury. I am death.
Victory awaits.
On the victor's path. My time's running out.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Victory awaits.
Too much to bear.
Let's go. On my way.
all that matters. With haste.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we...
It isn't much of a home, but what's ours is yours.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset. Our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset. Me.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Here. I hope you like it. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Master? Friend? I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins. Yes, fun. Ooh, more.
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next? Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it, too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back? Wonderful, isn't it? Torril's history is written within our city's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady whines at the elf song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
Orin, Skvar, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child. What about him? Chuk. I'm embarrassed you'd fall for such an obvious trick. You probably believe the Illithid's twaddle about Vlaakith usurping Gith's throne as well. The astral prison contains not one, but two atrocities. They will use you and abuse you at every opportunity. There is one truth, Vlaakith's truth. Everything else is apostasy. As loathsome as it is, the Emperor slipped one fact into its slurry of lies. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. One talent of many that drove the Illithids to enthrall him. The Prince is a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Vlaakith was no fool. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end, and trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. So loyal, so beguiled, they were blind to his treason. The honor guard's deaths were inevitable, as is the death of their Geich-enthralled prince. My queen would demand I slay her greatest enemy. I could not be more certain. Vlaakith has a plan, and she knows what part I must play. And she cannot reward me if I hand the Empire to the Illithid thrall called Orpheus. Protocol 301. Neither death nor undeath may be a hindrance to Vlaakith's blessing. Vlaakith will know my unfaltering faith. Neither death nor the Absolute will keep me from accomplishing my duty.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. And you just told her. That is refreshing, I suppose. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin is more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to dote, that speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Keeping very well, I hope? I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became, that wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much. Look after my angel, of course. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies, for life.
Raise your eyes. Look upon she who conquers. Who am I? I am Vlaakith, Undying Queen of the noble Githyanki, God Regent of the Six Arms of Turnaroth! And you are abominations twice over. You carry geek parasites, and you harbor the heretic Prince Orpheus.
Glorious Vlaakith, I am unclean. I exhort you, grant me guidance.
Hear my words, Vinisk. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The heretic prince would shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen. Water and blood. They envelop you, they drag you downward. You are submerged in past, present, and future. In this endless sea of understanding, you find truth. Lae'zel believes a Zaithist device cleanses the parasite, but it's used for extracting memories and killing the infected. Vlaakith does not welcome her finest young warriors into her royal city to reward them, but to consume their essence in her quest for godhood. The Lich Queen doesn't intend to reward Lae'zel, but to devour her. Vlaakith speaks only in lies. The Lich Queen doesn't intend to reward Lae'zel, but to devour her. Vlaakith speaks only in lies. The Lich Queen doesn't intend to reward Lae'zel, but to devour her. Vlaakith speaks only in lies. The Lich Queen doesn't intend to reward Lae'zel, but to devour her. Vlaakith speaks only in lies.
It can't be. I believed you. I believed everything.
Shikateth! You speak against the Eternal Queen.
Mother Gith's son lives, caged by a prison of your design. Our people deserve the truth, but you have denied it to us. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods. With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
Vlakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to. But Lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
Of the new look. I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not. She was very loud.
Damn! It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
I don't like talking. Please don't. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
You turned my eyes to the truth. Vlakith's forsaken me, and there's no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Vlakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Marstilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago. We find a way to free Orpheus from his astral chains. Orpheus Tavki Nazin.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Your mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. 'Tis a pity. 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 'Tis a
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Sharp as ever.
Indolence breeds madness.
What to do?
I brought my own pairing.